The Reality Stone, also known as the Aether, is one of the 6 Infinity Stones, imbued with the power to warp reality itself. Unlike the other stones, which take the form of solid gems, the Reality Stone exists primarily as a fluid-like substance, making it one of the most unpredictable and dangerous of the Infinity Stones. Capable of bending the very fabric of existence, creating illusions, and altering the laws of physics, the Reality Stone has passed through the hands of dark forces, ancient beings, and ultimately Thanos in his quest for ultimate power. The origins of the Reality Stone date back to the birth of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU itself. Formed from one of the 6 primordial singularities that predate the cosmos, the Reality Stone was transformed into a liquid state by Malekith, the ruler of the Dark Elves. Unlike the other Infinity Stones, which were wielded by various cosmic forces, the Reality Stone was primarily used as a weapon of destruction rather than a source of power for a single individual. Thousands of years before the modern era, Malekith and the Dark Elves sought to use the Reality Stone to plunge the universe into eternal darkness. They attempted to unleash its full power during the Convergence, a rare cosmic event where the 9 realms aligned, making the barriers between dimensions weaker. With the Aether, Malekith planned to erase all light and matter from existence, returning the universe to a primordial void. However, his plan was thwarted by the Asgardians, led by Bor, the father of Odin. Bor and his warriors defeated Malekith's forces, and the Reality Stone was sealed away to prevent it from ever being used again. Rather than destroy it, the Asgardians hid it deep beneath the surface of an unknown world, hoping it would never be found. However, true power is never forgotten, and the Reality Stone would eventually resurface, setting off a chain of events that would impact the entire universe. In Thor: The Dark World, 2013, the Reality Stone made its return when it was accidentally discovered by Jane Foster, Thor's human love interest. During the Convergence, Jane was transported to the hidden location where the Aether had been buried. The energy of the Reality Stone bonded with her, making her its new host. This event reawakened Malekith, who had been in a deep sleep since his defeat by Bor. Recognizing that the Aether had resurfaced, Malekith launched an attack on Asgard to reclaim it. Despite Thor's efforts to stop him, Malekith managed to extract the Aether from Jane and attempted to complete his original plan of plunging the universe into darkness. However, Thor, with the help of Loki and their human allies, defeated Malekith and prevented the destruction of the 9 realms. After the battle, the Reality Stone was too dangerous to be kept on Asgard alongside the Tesseract, Space Stone. Fearing the consequences of keeping 2 Infinity Stones in the same place, Sif and Volstagg traveled to Nowhere, the domain of Tannelir Typhon, better known as the Collector. They entrusted the Reality Stone to him, believing it would be safer in his vast collection of cosmic artifacts. However, as time would tell, the Collector was not the best guardian for such a powerful object. In Guardians of the Galaxy 2014, the Collector explained the origins of the Infinity Stones, revealing how they were formed from ancient cosmic forces. Though the Guardians did not directly interact with the Reality Stone at that time, its presence in the Collector's vault made it a prime target for those seeking ultimate power. As the universe grew more chaotic, Thanos began his quest to gather the Infinity Stones and achieve his vision of universal balance. In Avengers: Infinity War 2018, Thanos and the Black Order attacked Nowhere, seeking to claim the Reality Stone. By the time the Guardians of the Galaxy arrived, it was too late. The Collector's vault was in flames, and Thanos already had the Reality Stone in his possession. In a chilling display of its power, Thanos used the Reality Stone to create illusions, tricking the Guardians into believing they still had a chance to stop him. He turned weapons into bubbles, warped Drax and Mantis into surreal shapes, and made Nowhere appear intact even though it had been destroyed. This demonstrated the true power of the Reality Stone. It could alter existence itself, bending reality at will. With the Reality Stone added to his Infinity Gauntlet, Thanos was one step closer to his goal. Unlike its chaotic liquid form when wielded by Malekith, the Reality Stone became a solid gem once embedded in the gauntlet, allowing Thanos to control its power with precision. When combined with the other Infinity Stones, it became part of the Snap, the infamous act that erased half of all life in the universe. After Thanos completed his mission, he destroyed the Infinity Stones, including the Reality Stone, to prevent anyone from undoing his work. However, during the Avengers' time heist in Endgame, the Reality Stone was temporarily retrieved by Thor and Rocket Raccoon, who traveled back to Asgard during the events of Thor: The Dark World. They extracted the Aether from Jane Foster before returning it to its rightful place in time, ensuring the timeline remained intact. Though its physical form may be gone in the present day, the Reality Stone's legacy remains. It proved that reality itself is malleable, a force that can be bent, reshaped, or erased entirely. Its journey, from the hands of Dark Elves to Asgard, from the Collector to Thanos, shaped the very course of the MCU. Whether it will resurface in some form remains unknown, but one thing is certain: power like this is never truly lost.